Hello my friends, how are you doing? So I think it's been ever since the balance, you know the famous balance change that got released recently? I don't think I've played Titan a single time, and I was kinda feeling it tonight, so I was like, I might as well do it. Now I'm quite aware that quite a few things have changed, and I want to take a look at the new ability stats, if there is new ability stats, because I think I want to swap my current build that I'm using. And the main thing that I want to swap is Blood Soaked. Up to 40%. I swear this was 25. Did they rebuff this again? I remember they nerfed it from 100 to 25 and now they must have buffed it to 40% again. Okay. And not this, but I think Feast is what we wanted. Heavy Bite's damage is reduced by 35%, used to be 50, but now tears meat from the target and applies the wounded status, reducing bleed healing by 10% per stack, up to 6 stacks. Wow. Eating the torn meat restores health and stamina for 20 seconds. Healing is reduced if bleeding works through combat timer. Huh. So it doesn't say anything about a cooldown at all. So heavy bite damage reduced to 65 from 100, so they did nerf heavy bite. Right, and restores 45 health and 15 stamina. Okay, so I want to rock with Feast, because we are quite adept at using our heavy bite already, which means we also do not need this. Oh my god. Hey yo. You have bruh. We need to get 800 marks. Well, more like 689. Yeah. So we need that. 35% health recovery is gonna go insanely well with Feast. I'm assuming it's gonna also boost the healing from Feast, though I could be wrong. But everything else is pretty much standard. Young Grove is where I am. Oh my god, holy Mixpacker Fest, what is going on here? There's so many titans. Sup Lebroski. Yeah, I don't trust these guys at all. Like at all. Like at all. I don't trust you. They're very sus. Let's see, no thank you. So let's check our build yet again. Okay, Ironclad, every Apex has this, if I'm not mistaken. So we're using the juke, not the dash, because we need it when fighting. Oh, running start now basically got buffed to where you can use it while moving around. Let's see if these guys left. I really don't want them around. Wait, are they fighting each other? Or are they teasing each other? I can't tell. Well, Titan should have pretty good traction to where I should be able to get up here. Yep. Rexy Boy isn't able to get up here, but Titan is. So Titan is... What's going on down there? Seriously though. The thing with Titan is that it's pretty much the most agile Apex. At least out of the carnivores. And therefore it's quite a blast to use as a solo. Wait, what was the other? I think where is it? Blood Chilling Roar. This is the bleed heal one, but let's be honest, the running start is too invaluable to swap for some extra damage, because we are solo. If we were running in a group, we would go with the Blood Chilling Roar. Is it called like that? I hate mispronouncing, yeah. or miswording abilities, because I get annoyed when other people do it. So Blood Chilling Roar is quite strong, but since we are solo, you know, we can even use it while running. Since we are solo, we can't really give up this huge mobility boost. Also, those two titans could easily turn on me. There they are. Not a big fan. Not at all. So my idea is to pretty much play around with Heavy Bite and heal during fights, during the battle. And then restore stamina, keep distance, use your tail to knock them back, deal damage. Rinse and repeat. Look at our perfect camo. Camo is always good. And I'm feeling quite good playing Titan right now. And this is something that is... I don't know if it happens with you guys, and do let me know in the comments if it does. Pretty much, before I start an episode, I just take like a 5-second look at the menu of the dinos I have grown. And one of them randomly resonates with me in that very moment. I'm just in the mood to play that dino, and I just do it. And this is exactly what happened. I was just in the mood to play Titan, so I didn't really contemplate too much. And I went ahead and just picked Titan and started recording. Because if I say I played Rex right now, but I'm really in mood for Titan, I know for a fact that I'm going to underperform with Rex. So that quote-unquote mood that I have at the moment acts as a percentage success multiplier, if you get what I'm trying to say. I have much higher chances of doing good big plays on something that I'm feeling like playing at that moment. And I'm guessing this is more common than I think, but then again, I wouldn't know. Finish construction. My nest. Where is my nest? My nest isn't even anywhere. And it requires 3 ingredients. Yoiks.com. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that at all. Oh wait. Oh man. I forgot that I probably have a lot of decorations, but okay, when we go back to the home cave next time we can see what we can sell and maybe have enough for the other hide ability, the other hide option. So the reason I'm trotting and not running is because running is just gonna make a whole lot of noise. And me being an apex, pretty much making a whole lot of noise in the forest of Grand Plains isn't the smartest idea. Though it's not as if somebody cannot hear my trot footsteps. It's just less likely to happen. And it's also not even that. But if I'm running, I am for sure not gonna hear anyone approaching me that is smaller, for example. But if I'm trotting normally, there's higher chances for me to hear other dinos approaching me as well, so it kinda acts like a double-edged blade. And like both edges are turned towards you. That's pretty much you when you're sprinting as an apex. Flower delivery, there's usually dinosaurs here. Now, I would be Gucci if these 2 titans don't really interfere with me. Sorry, the 3 titans. Because this is always an issue when you're playing something slow and you get chased by a copy of yourself, but multiple of them, it becomes suddenly quite hard to escape. This one could pass as an alpha with this size. It is an alpha. Knew it. How is... Here we go, Alderon just being Alderon. Yep. And that one came out from a flippin' nest. What a sick joke. What a joke. Now, if I didn't know any better, I would say right now is about the time where I'm gonna get ganked by some apex. When I'm fully debuffed and, you know, recovering from that attack. It's honestly ridiculous, my god. The critter situation is out of hand and needs to be addressed. Like seriously, either make the... What? Either make the critters, you know... Is someone attacking it? Either make the critters reward you with growth and marks when you hunt them, like the alpha critters at least, or take them out of the game. Honestly, like, that's about it. Something took it out, but was silent enough to where I only heard critter being damaged. Where is it though? It's a small Rex, lol. Why are you so fast? Sorry bro, but kinda need the food. That didn't give me anything. Well, then again, I'm an apex, so, you know. I have a big stomach. Right, now back to it. Back to where we were. So running start is only gonna be used when during pursuit or while being chased. Right? Even though I'm not sure if they changed the duration of it. I'm pretty sure they did not touch it. And there's only like a 30-second downtime between the buff. I see in a kilo. Between the buff and the cooldown. But knowing Alderon, how they are, I'm gonna happen to get ganked at the very cooldown downtime at those during those 30 seconds. Hello, Mr. Packy. Would you like some? I love fighting mid-tiers with a Titan. It's always a pleasure. It's pretty much designed to do it, and the mid-tiers are attacking the Titans. Yeah, the Packy. Come on, Packy. Come on, Mr. Packy. No, you got buddies. I'm gonna stray a bit farther from the Titans, so they can, you know, attack me in peace. Oh no, I dropped the piece of meat. Are these guys attacking me? I mean, I don't need your protection, bro. Oh my god, the lag has begun. And the Conquers are now attacking them. Group created. Well, let me tell these guys that I don't need their help. Yes, I'm gonna stay in group, just let's make noise. Stay in group just in case. Is this Conker really getting his A handed over by a Packy? Come on, Pachies, take your rest and come here. Let's have a little showdown. You saw me land the heavy bite there, but I'm not used to using feast, so I kind of just immediately dropped it, quote unquote. You wanna bait my bite, bro? You forget that that happens, huh? Nah, bro. You cannot do those tricks on me. I've invented those tricks. Go back to healing now. Guys, timing is super important, knowing the reach of your dinosaur. Those two things are extremely important when you're playing anything, especially Titan or Rex or any Apex. But Titan has a nice, quick, snappy bite, as opposed to the Rexes, which has like a slight delay. Kinda makes it hard, but look, Titan's is instant. So it's really good to catch them off guard like that. Now let's hope this guy calls his Pachy buddies to come, quote unquote, deal with me. Look at this trap. Look at this little trash. I know you're eyeing me, Alderon. Every obnoxious alpha critter from now on, I'm gonna label them as Alderon. Just so you guys know. That was way too little marks though. But hey, I'm getting some... I don't remember the last time I did group quests actually, wow. Is this even worth getting for the marks? Like how much am I getting for this? 130? Okay, maybe it's worth doing. I honestly do miss in Panjura where you used to just... Hey, you pretty much used to get a mark per each item picked up. And that would add up and you would be able to just, more easily farm for skins, you know. I don't know why they changed that in Gondwa. It's not like marks are gonna give you an advantage in any way, shape or form. And the only argument you could possibly make would be that you could buy that sick camo skin if it exists even. You can just get it earlier, right? But that's really besides the point. And I'm lagging because I keep getting connected to the wrong Wi-Fi. So hopefully, I don't know what happened. Hopefully this is better now and I won't get kicked out. Pick up. Oh no, my quest is gone. Bruh, why did you do that? Is the Pachy still up there? He is still up there. Come on, Mr. Pachy. There's your buddy, perfect, come on. Oh, he took damage there. Come on then. I think these guys want nothing to do with me. There's his buddy. Yeah, keep talking, yeah. See, I know I can graze you around. I destroyed him. I destroyed him. Oh, you better run. And to think that these two Pachies probably beat beat other Apexes easily, you know. Get hit a little bit, bro. Like that trade. Yeah, boy. Get me full health, buddy. These Pachies are not used to fighting an actual Titan player. I bet you that much. They're both like below half HP and I'm completely full. And the feast just basically sent me over the max in terms of both HP and, you know, stamina. Just gotta follow the footsies. I think the footsies disappeared. And also I have Skydiver, so even if they want to attempt some knockback shenanigans, it's not really gonna work. Man, I really enjoy playing Titan. Such a good Apex. And I believe with Feast I'm gonna be able to solo other Apexes quite easily, actually. The only thing that could get me is if a Rex gets in an ambush on me with Crushing Bite and breaks my leg. That is the only time I actually see myself losing. If I'm unaware and there's a Rex sneaking nearby. The Pachies went to Narnia. There's no chasing them. But it's safe to say that we won the battle. That is beautiful. That's actually quite beautiful. Very nice. So, I guess what it takes to play as a Titan is just to be pretty much aware of your surroundings, number one, because you're quite loud. And the next thing is to just be calm. You just gotta be calm and collected, and you have to be cunning. You don't need to rush. You have every tool available at your disposal to deal with all the weight classes in this game that the game can throw at you. The only thing that falls into your hands is to know when to use your bite and your juke and your tail attack and your heavy bite. As long as you keep calm and you time your attacks right, the way I did, there's nothing, absolutely nothing a pack of mid-tiers can do against you. Even if it was like 5 Pachies, it would have either ended up with them, you know, backing off, or if they would have gotten me, it would have come at a cost of like 2 or 3 of their pack members. But I don't see that happening. Very unlikely. So yeah, Mr. Titanorino is a Chad. Now, there's nothing wrong with going with Blood-Soaked. I used to run it for the longest. But I just want to give Feast a go. So far it feels good. And if it keeps feeling good, I will keep using it. I just feel like I have a better chance against other Apexes with Feast. Whereas Blood-Soaked is like a thing that you can kinda, you know, turn your brain off. And here's the side bonus of not using Blood-Soaked. You actually don't get covered in all bright red. So your camo skin, such as mine in this case, stays intact throughout fighting. Because once you got that shiny blood on you, then it's pretty much GG in terms of camouflage. Well, let's keep going. We have to get at least a proper fight in. Not that that wasn't a proper fight, but I don't know, like Yasuko, and Aloe. Those aren't really proper fights, they're just like easy pickings for me, but you know, I guess wording it is a satisfactory fight. Or we get to hunt down target. It would be awesome if we could find a lone Rex, though we are in GP, so chances of encountering that are not slim, are not zero, but I would have to be away from a pack. And once you get behind the Rex, it's pretty much GG for the Rex. What is that? What are you, my friend? Kinda wish they gave the same trout speed. Sorry, the same crowd speed to Titan. The guy's either above or below. I think he's below, but I'm just gonna check, just in case. Wait, was it a Kai? Was it a Kai on the beach actually making those noises? Well, I need food now. Some macaroni. That's a circle. Let's see if we can get the macaroni interested in us. That circle looks quite juicy, not gonna lie. I kind of hated that leg slot ability gets disabled when you're crouching. Is that a Bars? Not sure if this guy has seen me. Oh, he's going to land. Oh, you done goofed now, bro. Done goofed now, Mr. Circle buddy. And there's a Nano, and the Nano's got recently quite buffed. What's up, chickaronis? See what the circle is. These guys might be friendly to each other. Well, I'm not friendly though. I'm gonna use your little... Nope. That's what I wanted. Let's get the pack against us. And this guy is just gonna keep being obnoxious. How did you get not? How did you not get knocked back, bro? What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I just did it to get, you know, to get healing back, lol. Now the Anno is just gonna be extremely obnoxious, isn't he? But I have a remedy for him. Kind of have an idea for Anno, hope it works, because he seems to be immune to knockback. Come on then. No, you're gonna do that. And it doesn't work. Oh man. Yeah, immune to knockback. Nice. Completely balanced and deserving of the buff it received recently, the Anno. So, I mean, I would have been able to deal with every single one of these other mid tiers, right? I would have just mopped the floor with all of them. But then there's this dinosaur that just can basically run you down because he has infinite stamina, number one. Number two, he's magically immune to a knockback. Number three, shortly after the famous quote-unquote patch that Alderon released, they up and went and just buffed Anno to oblivion. So they go on to nerf all the apexes, which already makes Anno way stronger than it used to be because every other apex was pretty much nerfed to the ground. But no, because Alderon has a long history of being biased towards Anno. They go and I'm gonna go right now and read you guys the kind of buff they gave to Anno, and you're just gonna lose your mind in case you haven't seen it. This is gonna be good. Grab some popcorn, you guys. You have to grab some popcorn for this. Look at this. Increased max health to 775 from 700. So they gave it a whopping 75 free HP boost. That's number one. Number two, increased combat weight to 4500 from 4000. So a 500 extra combat weight. Increased bone snap base damage to 105 from 95. That's a 10 damage bonus. Increased tail slam damage to 80 from 70. That's a free 10 damage boost. Decreased tail smash cooldown to 10 seconds from 12. 2 seconds less cooldown on the tail smash. Increased swerve damage to 80 from 70. Another 10 damage boost. Increased swerve fracture amount to 16 from 8. So they doubled the fracture from swerve. Increased tail spin damage to 60 from 50. Another 10 damage boost. And increased tail spin knockback to 16 from 8. So they doubled the knockback. So what does this tell you guys? So let me just explain it once more slowly for those of you guys who genuinely are having trouble keeping up. And I don't mean this in an offensive way, just some people have a bit of trouble understanding some things when you just explain it to them verbally. They went and they nerfed all the apexes in the game by a whopping, I don't know, almost 50%. So anything that had like 1300, was it 1300 health? Yeah. They reduced them to like 800. So they took off like 500 plus HP, let's say from Barsboldia, yada yada yada. So Titan got nerfed, Rex got nerfed, Bars got nerfed, Dino got nerfed. What else? Spino got nerfed. Everything got nerfed, right? So this means that the gatekeeper apexes which are Iguanodon, which are Stegosaurus, which are Anodontosaurus, all of these guys, Suko, all of these guys suddenly became way stronger and more viable indirectly just because that the apexes who were competing against them and winning, now the power gap between these two groups, between the apex and the apex gatekeeper group, the power gap was huge, and now because the apexes got nerfed, the power gap suddenly became very small. Okay? Now, having that said, Anodonto got indirectly immensely buffed. It was already strong pre-patch, pre-nerf of the apexes. It was already destroying like Rexes and every other apex with their infinite knockback. Their infinite fracture debuff that they inflicted. And Alderon is like, no, that is not enough. Let us just insanely buff Anodontosaurus like we have done for the past 5 years. Every single time there was a patch involving Anodonto, it was buffing it to an extent the same as I read it to you. So basically to a significant, insane amount of buff. And then in the same breath, these developers go and they nerf Aloe, who was already an underdog, was already trash, was already borderline unplayable. They go and they nerf Aloe even more. In the same fashion they buffed Anodonto, they go and nerf Aloe. And many other dinos that are just literally, walking trash cans. They don't receive any love. This is honestly so backwards from Alderon. This kind of gameplay is so backwards, and I do admit that I do not know the Ano's abilities, and I have no idea how its knockback resistance works. But you saw me use my tail and I knocked it back fine, and then I couldn't knock it back anymore. And okay, I admit that my lack of knowledge on Anodonto's skill set made me frustrated, and I kind of lost the fight because I didn't know what was going on. I'm not focusing on like the 7 other dinos that accompanied the Ano. That's besides the point. Like I said, I could have mopped the floor with every single one of them at the same time. But the Ano just goes up, and if he's able to do this to me on a Titan, you best believe he's able to do this to any other Apex and any other player. And having such a brain unalived dinosaur in the game being repeatedly buffed is just, it makes me want to throw up inside my mouth. And Alderon needs to be called out for this bias. They need to be called out because they just don't want to understand. They don't want to improve this game. They don't want to address the problems, the real issues revolving around this game, such as the legendary critter problem, such as the mixpacking problem, such as the Bluetooth bytes problem, such as the abilities not working at all problem, like in previous episodes where I try to buff myself and it just doesn't work. And such as the bias problem that has been running rampant for years. The bias is disgusting and it's insane, Alderon. It's disgusting, it's insane, and I cannot stand idly by, watch you destroy this game just because, I don't know, you just want to. Sure, this is your game, and for all I care, I could stop playing it and never look back, and I would be completely fine doing so. And it might even be a better thing for me in the long run. But what of the other people that actually enjoy playing this game? Why do they have to suffer? Because this developer team knows as much about this game as, I don't know, like a kindergartner knows about piloting a Boeing. It's honestly, it's sad. It's sad and it's a shame. It's sad and it's shameful. It is what it is, you guys. And again, like I said, I'm not like, you know, the happy hee 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 ha 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 YouTubers that just, you know, make stupid jokes and try to be funny all the time, even when it's not, and try to protect the developer. No. That doesn't fly here. If there is BS being done, you best believe I'm gonna call it out. Until it gets worked on, it gets fixed, so everybody benefits. Yes, this is actually using this as not a joke this time. Until everybody benefits, or I just straight up end up moving on to another game, because, you know, you can only try to repair a ship so long before it starts sinking, and then you have the option to sink with the ship, or you just jump. Or you try to save yourself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm not really in the mood to continue it any further. That was just, you know, So, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with my rather, you know, unorthodox method. Actually, it's a bit unorthodox these days to be blunt about the truth and to call out BS and not just, you know, lick dinosaur popos. Because, hey, it's the developers, bro. How can you talk about them like this? Like, you know, people like this. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get this Dakarthy, since he presented himself so nicely. Let's see if we can get some little bit of action. Some final bit of action. He wants to escape him. That's why he's using charge. Lebroski is so scared. Yeah, and he's got no intention of fighting us. That's a group of dinosaurs. Okay, guys, this one's for you. I'm gonna approach and see what I can do, because they're quite close, and let's, I guess let's not pass on this opportunity. Again, I cited this in, not the previous, but the episode before. The reason I do this content and I put up with Alderon's shit is because of you guys. It's to provide content for you and to teach you how to play the game. If it weren't like if it were completely up to me, I would never touch this game again, honestly. It's just disgusting. Isn't this the same Metri that was fighting me over Grand Plains? Sup, Lebroski? Got buddies? Bro, I have Skydiver, what do you mean? How did that not hit though? Come on then. Give me that. You like it, Mr. Metri? Don't think you can fit in there, buddy. Bro, what? Where are you going, bro? You think you're a Pachy? You can fit in there? So, this is, again, I do it for you guys. And this fight was just a gift from me to you. After having our moods, well, at least my mood, ruined by Alderon. This fight was a gift from me to you, and it basically goes to show that proper timing, playing Titan. Yeah, Alderon, go you know where. Go you know where, Alderon. Yeah? Yeah, go you know where. You know where to go, Alderon. Yeah, go. You know exactly where to go. So yeah, this was a gift from me to you guys, and this is goes to show that playing Titan you gotta be patient, like I said, have good timing on your abilities, and with this feast build you can see that I'm pretty much untouched. Apart from having this annoying poison to debuff on me, I am pretty much untouched completely. And if it were twice the amount of Metris, I would have not, or 4 times the amount of Metris, I wouldn't have had a care in the world, quite honestly. So now let's make it to home cave since we're already here. Let's use this. So we actually can get there with 1 stamina bar. What is that? Well, that's the Spooneroni. I mean, I kind of want to fight it, but at the same time I want to... Yeah, it's close to water, it's just gonna run to water anyways. So Titan, you guys, is really good for solo players. And unless you get faced with Alderon's bias, the baby boy, the princess of Alderon, the Anno, and like 7 other, accomplices, you're gonna be just fine. So thank you guys again for watching. I will see you on the next one, yeah? So, see you later and take care.